Welcome, soul family. I am the magical medium, and welcome to the spiritual guidance channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick-a reading with the Star Spinner Tarot and the Native Spirit deck. There's a cleansing going on right now, as you can see over here. Just a lot of old medicine I'm feeling in my blood and my bones right now. And I just want to ask you to take a moment, clear your mind. If you're somewhere where you can't get clear, pause this, save it for another day, another time, or excuse yourself from where you are. Go to somewhere quiet, because this reading begs for our intuition and our attention. It begs for us to be grounded. The native spirit, the indigenous medicine, is speaking to us. And as I do this reading for you right now, I am literally on, I don't know if it's an old burial ground or what this area is, but it's so powerful and there's so much ancient medicine. I'm actually on the land of an active tribe that's been here for thousands of years. And the medicine that's coming through today is very real. It feels kind of heavy. Blessed full moon in Aquarius, the supermoon energy. I don't know about you guys, but it is rocking my fucking boat all over the ocean. As I've been using the Wizard of Oz reference of the scarecrow when she first finds him scattered all over. That is me. So I don't know if you guys are feeling that too, but I've been feeling like the ancestors are like pulling us down to the earth, bringing us back to earth medicine. As you can see before you, there's a lot of healing energy. Beyond the crystals and the stones, we have rosemary, lavender, sweetgrass. What else do we have there? I feel like there's something I'm missing. Oh, cedar, Palo Santo. Yeah, smudge them if you got them. I'm serious. Smudge right now. Give yourself a good cleansing. Pause this. Take a minute. Cleanse your mind, your body, your soul. Do some stretches. Fall into grace, into your own space that feels good in your blood and your bones. Because this reading is all about intuition. A lot of the time, Spirit has me put the cards up front. But today, I'm feeling, no. The Star Spinner Tarot, just clarifiers. The big guns, yeah, you guessed it. Native Spirit deck. So, without further ado, I'm actually going to put my rings on because I just realized I forgot to put my rings on, which is not like me. But I'm putting them on. I'm getting grounded, centered. Do the same for yourself. Let's close our eyes. Take some deep breaths. Like whatever wants to come out, you know what I mean? Don't think it's weird, and if you're in a place where it feels weird, who fucking cares? You hear that? That's the animals outside saying, just be yourself, be who you are. Get rid of that so you can be the bright shining star. Don't hold on to it, especially to our empaths in this group. Don't hold on to it. Don't take on other people's shit. Is it your stuff? Check your stuff. And is it energetic? This whole week with the 8-8 portal and the full moon in Aquarius, like there's a lot of energy. It's a super moon, lots of energy. And the portal's still open. That was just the pinnacle, right? That was just like the... But there's a lot going on. So I want you to rid yourself. Stretch. Let go. Release. Open yourself up to spirit. I call upon your higher self, my higher self. Archangel Michael's already here. He's got us glowed up, protected. You are very safe here. Leave your shit at the door, you know, ask whatever feels good to you, you know, pray to your whatever you feel good to, and ask them to remove and rid you of that which no longer serves you. This pick a reading is very much around the full moon energy. We are still in it. It is so vibrant. It is so potent. I believe the moon is going to actually, for me personally, I have this feeling it's going to be really magical more tonight. It was super magical last night. I just posted a shorts about it. It was really magical. I actually ended up doing this really kind of dark reading afterwards. I'm not sure if they're going to have me posted or not. If you don't see it, it means it was just meant for me to work through some shit. And it wasn't really even a reading. It was more like a bitchy witch, you know. But anyway, I just released it to the moon. I let it go. I called to Lilith. I was like, take this shit from me, man. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Today, I confronted a lot of darkness and demons and things I didn't want to look at, energies I didn't want to deal with. And then once it was done, I realized, I'm like, now I want to do the pick reading. I was like, now I want to do it because I feel so connected to you guys. I feel connected to the spirit. So I call upon our spirit guides, our animal guides, the ancestors, the blessed ancestors, those who walk before us, those who walk with us now, those who will walk with us in the afterlife. When we are in spirit form, because that's the thing, if you found yourself here, our tribe is small, but it is mighty. If you found yourself here, it's because you're a powerful light worker and a spirit warrior, and you are not for everybody, most likely. Speak your truth. Use your throat chakra. Speak your truth. Let it out. Let it flow. Let it go. Open, 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 open. Open your energies. Open your eyes when you're ready. I still have my eyes closed. I'm feeling you guys. I'm also going to I'm going into channeling mode, so I'm going to call upon the dragons and the unicorns and the witches and the saviors and the ones with bad behavior. We need you here too to help us work through the shit that's got us unglued, right? Like we're feeling... And even if you're feeling good, that's awesome. But I'm pretty sure you're not escaping this energy right now. Whenever you watch this reading, it's timeless, of course, but there's some heavy shit afloat. And you're not alone. Things flipped over. This 8-8 portal opened a lot of people up. It just opened the floodgates wider. That's literally what the Lionsgate portal does, is it comes in, it's here during Leo season, it's here for these 31 days, and it just keeps working, or however many days it is, right? And so it keeps working its way through until it gets, to the point where the doors close again. And this is the time where we set our intentions, we set our dreams and our wishes out into the universe. I was allowing my dreams to overtake me. I was allowing the darkness that was trying to hold me back to overtake me. And then I just said, no, 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 no. Yesterday we were at the river, and I swear I don't know what really happened. All I can tell you is after I shot that video for you guys, if you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the description box below. And welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to those who keep coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you so much. Thank you for the love and the support that you bring in always. Check my about section and always check the description box if you'd like to reach out to me or if you'd like to donate to this tribe, this channel, this work that I do as a medium, channeling the messages to all of you. It is my life's work. It is my life's purpose. I know that now. But yesterday, after I did that reading for you guys, I was in such a good place. And I felt this energy to go up by this old sacred tree and do an oracle card reading. And then I turned around and I was pulled into the beauty of the river and the rapids. I was like entranced, and I see my partner and they're meditating, and it was just this really powerful moment we were having together. And I heard, don't go over there, go, do your reading or whatever. But I thought, oh, it's so pretty. I just want to take a video for myself. It was just so pretty. Next thing I know, I'm in the air. I'm toppling down the rocks. And I absolutely positively thought for sure I was going to land smack dab in the water, which wouldn't have been too bad. It wasn't so high that I'd be in the rapids and holy shit, that's scary. And, no. It was just like, oh, here I go. Like, I remember when I was in the air, and I was airborne. I was like, what just happened? What should I do? And I heard, close your eyes and just let it happen. And I just closed my eyes and I let it happen. I let my body fall naturally. And oh my gosh, as I talk to you right now, my spine, my back, I'm just like, what the fuck? And I keep getting hurt. And I was like, why do I keep getting hurt? What's going on? And I was realizing that there was so much darkness that was driving the bus. There was so many things that this old energy that kept creeping back in, and I was entertaining it. I was enabling it. I was raised with addicts and enablers my whole entire life. I've been around enablers and addicts, right? And I was always one or the other, you know, and one and the same, right? So it was just really powerful, and it's just given me a lot of time to think and breathe and hold space and realize what's happening, and breathing through it and letting it flow, and apologizing to my avatar for not listening. I was meant to go somewhere else, and I feel like that dark energy was actually trying to stop me from getting in Alder's space, which is really interesting. I don't feel like I needed to go toppling down very sharp rocks. I mean, it was bad. Like, it ripped my pants. Like, it was it was like where you're like, what is going to happen? Am I going to fucking, is this how I'm going to die? Am I going to die on the phone in Aquarius during the Lionsgate portal while my partner is meditating? You know, it was just a really weird experience. And, oh, they want me to share this with you. And a few days before that, I, was having a good time. Or actually, no, it was earlier that day. No? Was it earlier? Yes, it was earlier that day that I almost choked on a piece of food while we were driving. And it was really scary, but he was driving and I didn't want to freak him out. So I just tried to work through it on my own. And it felt as if I was breathing. And then if someone just like put like a pillow in front of your airway, and it was like that fast. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, don't freak out. He's driving. Because he has like one or two ways of his Gemini. I swear. It's like either he just like ignores it and he's like, oh, they're fine. Or he's like, oh shit. And then he'll be concentrating on me and we'll be in a crash into a tree or something. So you know what I mean? So I was just trying to work through it on my own. And then I did. But then, he realized what was going on and I was choking and stuff. And we ended up having this like, argument about it. It started out with a conversation that became an argument because of their narcissistic shit that like jumped onto me. And I was just like, whoa, dude. Oh, it wasn't the same day. You're right. It was something that happened the other day. But it's just this whole week, it's been like stuff like that. And then it hit me today. It hit me like a ton of bricks when this situation came to me and I saw everything. I saw it so clearly. And I had to be brave enough to look at it, deal with it, talk to it, work through it. It wasn't fucking easy, but I did it. And I'm asking you to do the same. So whatever cards that we pull here today, this is for you to work through on your own. I'm going to pull cards, and whichever reading you're pulled to, maybe it's all of them, maybe it's just one, but don't make a story that's not your story, right? Because we can talk ourselves into and out of anything. And just because we're light workers, you think we can escape it? No, we are light beings having a human experience. So our ego will do everything in its power to fucking drive that bus. Our darkness, the darkness that is trying to hold us back from all of our paths here, our purpose here on earth, are going to do everything in their fucking power to stop us. And what I really realized in the last week was, one of my spirit guides told me in meditation, we would never hurt you. We would never say ugly things to you. When that happens, that is a darkness that is holding you back from your true purpose. So, my beautiful, blessed friends, I ask that you clear the cobwebs of your mind and your heart and your body and your soul. I'll take a minute once the cards are up, and I'll light whatever they ask me to light, or I'll do whatever they ask me to do, and give you a little time to think about it, okay? No fear. Heal that part of you. That is the part that wants to break free. Do you have a dream? Do you want to go after something? Do it. The more, I saw something recently, I wish I could remember, but it said, the person said, if it scares you, then that's your dream, right? I don't care if you're 50 and you want to be a ballet dancer and you're like, it's too late. It's never too late. I don't care if you dream your whole life, you've dreamt of being a novelist. Get those journals out, get those books out, keep writing. The turtle's been coming a lot for us lately. Work with turtle spirit animal. I'll put it in the description box below. Always look in the description box below. There's little pearls in there, lots of pearls in there. There's always at least one pearl of some kind, it seems. Even if it's just words from spirit. Even if it's just a message of love. And before I started this today, the messages I got from spirit were peace, heart chakra, working with our love and our heart chakra, loving oneself so that we can hold space and love others. I also got a message that spirit said, we got your back. And then the last thing it was, never give up hope. Never give up hope. Okay? And they want me to bring up, like, look what's happening to Trump right now. He's rattled. I don't know. I don't watch the news. I really had to stop watching it. But I do indulge in my little indulgence of my, and those who watch Sex and the City will understand when they find out that Miranda reads the Tattler, which is like the Inquirer, and she's like, leave it alone. It's my thing. She's like, it's my thing. Just leave it alone. She's like, it's my one little vice. I feel like that's me with people.com. That's how I stay abreast of things. You know, I know it sounds silly, but I do, because it kind of talks about everything, what's going on in the world, what's going on in, with celebrities, what's going on, obviously, with the, quote unquote, real people. And then I use my discernment and my bullshit barometer to read through what the truth is or what energies are happening on the planet so I can kind of understand what's going on. I wish I was that person that's like, so I looked at the astrology chart, but I'm like trying so hard, but it's a very difficult subject that I'm still working on. Astrology, man, it is no fucking joke. But hey, if you want to look into it, do it. Do it if that's your thing. My thing is like this kind of stuff. Like, I love going into the different planets and universes and dealing with different energies and entities from all over the universe. Like, that's my job, man. I'm a fucking medium. I get to like play in a lot of different worlds, but I do a lot of different things too. And I'm an artist. And so, do what is your jam. What makes you feel good? What makes you want to fucking wake up in the morning? If you're looking at if your alarm goes off and you're already in a moment of drudgery, how is that going to be a good day? You're going to spend so much energy turning that around all day. No, you got to do what flows from your heart chakra. What makes you fucking glow, man? What's your glow up? What's your glow up? So with that being said, I had my eyes closed that whole time. That was so fun. I just opened my eyes. I'm like, oh, I got to readjust my eyes. We are going to pull, thank you, Spirit. I almost started pulling from the other deck, and they're like, whoa, not yet. And I'm like, okay, so Native Spirit, what do you want to say to us today? And I'm going to close my eyes again, and I'm going to ask for reading number 1. What is the message? What is the face card? I'm feeling face cards for you guys. Like, if you look at it, this is what Spirit wants me to convey. When that card pops up, if you're like, right? Like, if you get a spiritual heart on, if you're like, oh my God, like, or if you've been seeing, like, maybe you've been seeing whatever it is, or seeing versions of that, you know what I mean? Then that's your message. That's like that spirit going, yep. That, from angel numbers, whatever, feathers, whatever it is. If you look at it and you like it, or you're like, oh, I love owls. Just because you love owls, that's cool. Are you loving the image? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or is it like, okay, the owl's like, oh, we need some medicine. You need to hear this medicine. You know what I mean? And maybe it's all of the above. I don't know. So for reading number 1, what is the card? Whoa, I feel you guys. I feel your energy. It's kind of all over the place, but in a beautiful way. There's a lot going on. The dragons say hello. The dragons say hello. The dragons say hello. They are here. They are here. I'm getting a lot of fairy energy as well. The native spirit is, obvious. But I'm getting more than just indigenous ancestors. I'm feeling the flow. You guys, you have such beautiful energy. Thank you for allowing me into your hearts and your homes, or wherever you are, the space that you're in. Thank you. Reading number 1. I'm aligning with reading number 1 right now, and I feel like this wants to come out. So is this it? Is this it? Okay, let's see. There's some, okay, so reading number 1, this one flew out. And we have, ooh, Grandfather Sky. And I'll bring that up, Grandfather Sky. I love this card so much. It's one of my ultimate favorite cards. I'm going to go down a little bit so you can see. Oh, I love this card. The imagery, it's my moon and me. That just, it's all of it. It's just all of it. It's so perfect. Okay, so reading number 1 is Grandfather Sky. Also, they want me to add that the you know, a lot of this stuff was locally sourced in terms of the burning tools, but in the back also there's some rocks that I pulled off of the north side of the Olympic Peninsula. Look at where that is. You know what's so cool about that, you guys? I was just about to shift the image, but look how the sun, it looks like the sun, and that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the sun is setting, the sky is coming, you know what I mean? Like the nighttime is coming in, but yet here's the sun setting. Oh, that's a beautiful one. That's a beauty. Okay, so Grandfather Sky, reading 1. And like I said, it might just be cool imagery. Maybe there's more to it. We'll see what comes up. Okay, so reading 2. Thank you, reading 1. Okay, now we're on to reading 2. Reading 2. What imagery do we want to give for reading 2? Ooh, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. Old Cherokee medicine through my blood and bone coming through. There's a lot connected. I am feeling reading 2. If you have indigenous blood or wherever you come from, I know we all are, do you know what I mean? But I'm saying like in the last like 6 turns, six turns, do you know what I'm saying? Like 6 like great grandparents, somewhere in the 6th part of the lineage from 1 to 6. If you know that there's some, or even if you feel like you are, or you're like, well, my mom said one time that we might be a little Choctaw, you know what I mean? You probably are. You know, most of you probably know this by now, but if you don't know this, back in the day, a lot of people didn't say where they were from. When I looked down, by the way, it was 2218. That's our angel number. They didn't say where they were from because, what'd you say, Spirit? Oh, it's 13. Thank you, Goddess Mother. It is 2218. I love you guys, but I'll put it in as well. But it was not a good thing to say that you had indigenous, you know, Indian, quote unquote, if you lived in America, pretty much anywhere, really. You know, you didn't want to be, they were like heathens. They were considered like, you know, a step above the caveman kind of thing, which is like such a fucking ridiculous, but that's okay. You know, that's what happens when we're learning things. But I feel like whoever reading 2, I'm getting really strong that. So I'm just putting that out there because I'm channeling. Also, yesterday when I was outside talking to the moon, I was throwing stuff to the moon, I kept hearing the name Dolores. So that just came up again. I asked Spirit if it was meant to, if they wanted me to do anything, you know, after last night. They were like, no. I was hurting pretty bad from tumbling down that ravine. Well, it's not a ravine. That's ridiculous. It was like 4 steps. It's not a ravine, but it felt like it. Anyway, what I'm saying is that Dolores came through. So if you have a Dolores in your family, grandparent, oh shit, reading 2. This one just flew out. That doesn't surprise me. The white buffalo. Oh my goddess. The white buffalo. The white buffalo. You guys, if you don't know about the white buffalo, that is another thing that I will put down for you. If you're drawn to it, then go to the reading. We'll learn about it, of course, but always feel free to learn more on your own. Let me just make sure, because this card just flew out and I just want to see, is this for reading 3? Okay. Is this for reading 3? I just want to make sure 100%. Is this for reading 2? Okay. Is this for one of the readings? Sorry, this card just flew out and I just want to make sure. Hold on, you guys. I'm putting it back in the deck. I kind of look at it like if it's meant to be. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of between you guys and all of the energies that I'm channeling right now. And Dolores, I love you, Dolores, but can you just please, I ask you in such a polite, loving way with gratitude, can you just sit down just for a minute? And so we're going to move on to reading 3. Okay, so reading 3. So reading 2, okay. Reading 3, reading 3, reading 3, reading 3, reading 3. Are there any messages? Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, eagle medicine. Clearly, they want us to work with the eagle as well. Eagle medicine. And I don't believe we're going to do a 4th, but I'm going to check because this card just flew. And I want to see, is this meant? Okay. It won't even let me put it back in the deck. So is this reading 4? Okay. All right, you guys, there's a lot going on. So reading 4, Freedom Horse. I think it's very powerful that we have 3 animals. I actually was really pulled to, if you guys know my, I have the spirit animal deck, and I was really pulled to that today, and now I know why. Because we are working with 4 spirit animals. Or excuse me, 3 spirit animals and Grandfather Sky. Sorry, Eagle, I don't want to... Hold on, guys. Okay, sacred souls. So these are your readings before you. Reading 1, Grandfather Sky. Reading 2, White Buffalo. Reading 3, Eagle Medicine. And reading 4, Freedom Horse. If you're new here, instead of doing timestamps, I actually do links. So you'll find your reading. Let me go down a little bit so you can... Ooh. Oh, I didn't even do that, but that looks cool. I like it with the Grandfather Sky. I'm going to come over here too so you get a better look. I use links instead of timestamps. So go into the description box and you will look up reading 1. There'll be a link, reading 2, a link, and so on. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped you in any way. And these are straight up spirit messages. So be open. Listen to what they have to say. Because it sounds like we all could use a little bit of this native spirit medicine today. Take really good care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, I'll see you at your reading. Blessed be. Aho.